Alright, I'm Clayton Williams with Two Guys Outdoors, and today I'm going to do a first look review, or just a first look at the Maxpedition Vulture II backpack. It is freaking huge. I haven't even filled up the main compartment yet, and that's all my basic kit. So this is definitely a 2 or 3 day pack. Start out with, here on the back, you've got this Y strap, which what that allows you to do is you can put a coil of rope or something that doesn't actually fit in your pack. If you don't have a compact mummy bag or something, you can strap a bag or a sleeping bag over there. Unsnap that. You've got this little slant zipper here. I just got this yesterday, so the zippers are still pretty rough. Which in there I've got a little Hank paracord, my Petzl headlamp, and my safety whistle slash matchbox slash compass slash bright orange doodad in there. And that is pretty deep, and you see I can get my whole hand in there, and it goes all the way from over here to way over here, as well as up, and that so you can put full-size map or something in there. Go ahead and repack this as I move through it so I don't lose anything. That strap is very tight. It's cutting off circulation to my head. Alright, moving back through the pack, you got your second, very large fold down thing. These zippers actually go a little bit further down. Here, you can see you've got a slip pouch there, poncho, emergency blanket, keys, got a full liter of water there, so that kind of gives you a pretty good depth reference on there. Oh, and some wet fire cubes right there. Lunch. More lunch. But as you can see, that's also a very deep pocket. Coming down here this morning, I had 3 liters of water and several other things in there that I've taken out since. But very large, very utilitarian pocket. Again, pin slips there, small slip pouch, bigger slip pouch, lanyard to hook your keys or whatever onto. My lunch back in there. And now we get to the giant compartment. Got side compression straps here. There's MOLLE attachments all up and down the sides, so you can really expand this thing quite a bit with some GP pouches and everything. These zippers on here go all the way from the top to way the hell down here, so you can really open that up pretty good. I've just got my smog and a hoodie in there for come out and it gets cold. My my saw and pruning shears. We'll do a review on those at some point. Then Adventure medical kit, first aid kit. The only thing I found on here that I don't particularly like is there's no slip pouches on the sides for Nalgene's, which I'm going to do at some point. I'll get some MOLLE attachable ones. Did a review of that while that. Brunton IB, zipper pouch. Said this opens up very wide, gives you a lot of room to work with everything in it. You can see what you're doing very well. At first I thought this was going to be a giant slip pouch in the back, but it's not. It's just the outline of your water bladder compartment, which I'll get into that in a second. So I'm packing everything back up as I pull it out so I don't forget anything, and can kind of keep a little organization going so far. it's a very, very deep pocket from here to up in here. And you got, strap out of the way. Right there. Here's where you run your hydration bladder goes through. You got a little Velcro closure on top there. For your water bladder here, it's padded. It's got some Velcro down here, so if you choose not to use a hydration bladder, you can use this as a weapons compartment. So it'll be right handy right there. Also a very, very deep pocket with openings down here. You can actually tuck the waist strap into. If I'm not mistaken, that allows you to use this as a like a carry-on luggage for an airplane. I think it's the right size for that if you don't have it loaded out too much. There's all that. Can't remember, Lee, do you remember the cubic inches of this?
Yep, and the other final notes on this. It's 2,810 cubic inches, which actually puts it at just 90 cubic inches less than my gunslinger, which is really, really impressive for a pack this size. It's made out of 1000 denier Cordura nylon, and all the zippers are YKK with paracord pulls. So that's, you know, standard Maxpedition flare right there. But
oh, and another thing, I forgot about this. You got web attachments on the bottom, so you can run a, you know, strap a sleeping bag to that. And if you choose not to, it's rubberized, so that, you know, putting it on the ground, it's not gonna, water's not gonna soak through that. It's gonna, you know, make it a little bit tougher down there. That's probably not. I wasn't in frame at all on that, was I?
no, but that's okay.
That you can see that.
I
just told you about now. And you got Molly, you know, stuff across the back here. These are also slip pouches, I guess. You know, just slide stuff through there.
I think you can fit the old school Alice clips on that really easy.
Okay.
Or Molly. Carry handle.
Yep.
That's one thing that Maxpedition does really well, is their carry handles are super, super beefy, really strong.
It's actually like 3 layers of nylon webbing stuff. So you've got a main strap that runs through it, and then one under it that's doubled over and sewed on. That, you know, both of those, or all that, is stitched way out here, so you've got plenty of support for it.
Yep, and those little hangers you can use slick clips and clip on that pulley pouch pretty easily. Sorry about the wind, everybody.
It's just the Texas Panhandle.
Yeah.
You get it a lot.
It's something we live with, so it's something you got to live with too.
Yeah. This has been a first look at the Maxpedition Vulture II backpack. Thanks, and we'll see y'all later.